to have you on board. It's another time tutorial and classic tutorial. And in today's tutorial, it happens to be the continuation of the course CSS246. And today we're talking about human rights. For those of us who are new to the stream, let's go smash the subscribe button and also smash the like button and use the comment section to say hello, hi, good evening. That's where you're streaming from. And for those of us who are not aware that we have a private class where we work through all the courses throughout the semester, assisting with all the resources needed to scale through the exam for the semester. Do watch reach out to us on our official website, www.tutorial.net, where you get to the WhatsApp button on the top right corner to share it to our DM. With being said, let's go straight into it. Okay. I think I need to reduce this a little bit. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. Let's just continue. Now we have human rights, CSS 246. CSS, the course is CSS 246. And we are taking human, okay, CSS 246. And we're taking our bearing from human rights. Are we on the same page? Okay. Now, let's continue. Just a moment. Trying to sort out my material very quickly. Now, when we talk about human rights, what are we saying in essence? Okay, perhaps human rights is not something new to us, something we must have heard of at one point or the other. What it means by human rights and what are the rights itself. Okay, so we are going to take our bearing from the definition of human rights. What is the definition of human rights? I think I need to adjust my camera a bit. Okay, can we all hear me? Okay, okay. Now, what are we saying here in essence? The all and sundry, the all and sundry of human rights is that the state has the responsibility, the state is charged with the duty and the responsibility of respecting this right and freedom. Also, not, all right, not discriminating, all right, not discriminating irrespective of your gender, irrespective of your gender, your language, or your religion. Okay, and also the state has to promote what we call universal respect of human rights and to cooperate with each other. All right, promote universal respect. So now that we have been able to understand these three fundamentals of the state, becomes human rights. We now understand that human rights is, all right, those set of rights whereby every member of a citizen, all right, benefits from, all right, benefit from as a member of such society. Okay, so now what you need to understand that these rights are different, all right, differs by states, all right, these rights differs by state and by country. Now let's take a step further. Now, human rights, as good looking as it may sound, doesn't just happen overnight. It actually started from somewhere. All right, there was a struggle. All right, there were people that put in so much to see this become a reality. So very quickly, let's look at the struggle. Okay, let's look at the struggle. Okay, now we have the struggle for fundamental human rights dates back to the period of great, all right, the struggle of human rights. Okay, the struggle of human rights dates, all right, back to the period of great manga kata, all right, period of, we have manga kata, manga kata of England, manga kata of England in 1215. Okay, these are the days whereby the need, the burden for human rights, okay, became obvious and necessary. Also, we have the United States Declaration of Independence in 1776. United States Declaration of Independence in 1776. All right, just to mention but a few. Okay, now the essence of this is the revolution against. Perhaps you are asking why we have human rights. All right, the essence is because there was a time of there was a time of tyranny. All right. Slavery. There was a time of tyranny, a time of slavery, okay, a time of discrimination and authoritarianism. All right, authoritarianism, okay, tyranny, slavery, discrimination, all right, was the order of the day, okay. Because of this, a lot of things, a lot of people were not treated well. Therefore, a group of people, some persons feel that it's high time that this should stop. All right, it's high time that this must stop, and people must be respected, irrespective, all right, of their color, their language, the group their ethnicity, and the likes. Okay, so we have that as that. Now, in Nigeria, the rights, okay, recognition by the constitution, okay, according to Nigerian constitution, it recognizes some certain rights, okay, and this can be traced back to the chapter 5 of the Nigerian constitution, okay, and these rights are number one. All right, I'm just going to mention but a few. Now, these rights are, we have Nigerian constitution, okay, in chapter 5. First one, we have the right to life. The right to life. The most, all right, the first right in the constitution. Okay. Every person has a right to life, and no one shall be deprived internationally of his life. I beg your pardon. No one shall be deprived, okay, intentionally of his life, except in the case of execution or the sentence of a court, all right, a court of jurisdiction, a court of law, in respect of a criminal offense of which he has been found guilty. That is the only exception. Are we together? When a life is taken, when a life can be taken according to the constitution. And we also have number 2, all right, rights to dignity of, we have human person. Here, we are simply talking about, okay, every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person and accordingly. All right, you have the right to respect your own person, okay, the right to respect your own person, dignity, all right, self-confidence, all right, self-confidence, dignity, and self-respect. Everybody has a right, according to the constitution, all right, to do that. So we have the third one. Now it says here under the right to dignity of human person, it says no person shall be subjected to torture or human or degrading treatments. All right. No person shall be subjected to what we call torture, all right, or inhumane treatment. It says, no person shall be held in slavery or servitude. All right, no slavery, according to the right to dignity of human person. And no person shall be required to perform force or compulsory labor. Okay, force or compulsory labor. No one shall be forced. So we have that as that. Now, let's take a step further. We have them listed here, but we can't treat everything on just the YouTube. All right, on the YouTube, in the YouTube class, we have a private class which is on Telegram where we dissect everything properly. Okay, and resources are given to students to help them though help them comprehend all their courses, all right, well. So now let's take a step forward. And if you want to join the private class, just go to our official website. That's www.tutorial.net, where you get to the WhatsApp button on the top right hand corner. It takes you directly to my DM. Now we have types, okay. So now let's take a step further. So now having talked about different rights and their importance, let's quickly talk about training and development. In Nigeria, okay, the private security legislation is in plain definition of several criteria which must fulfill, all right, before an individual is allowed to perform guarding activities. All right, before you can own a private security company, you need to, all right, meet up with some obligation. Okay, you need to meet up with some obligations. Okay, now once the criteria are fulfilled, this individual is officially authorized by the component authority to perform, all right, to now provide security services. One of these prerequisites is basic training for private security. Are we good? Basic training, one of the prerequisites. So we have basic training for private security companies. So now, the basic guard training covers chapters related to basic legal framework, talking about security procedures, health and safety. Okay, legality of your job, legal framework. Okay, legal framework. Okay, we also have okay, legal framework. Okay, we have some of the criteria are, all right, some of the basic training are just like we said here. We have the basic legal framework. Let's take note of that. Let's not be distracted. We have the security procedures. We also have health and safety. All right. What are the security procedures? What are the procedures? We have health and safety. even as much as you are protecting life and property, you also need to protect yourself. Health and safety is when you are safe, that is when you can perform your duty, so you can perform your job. Okay, so we also have health and safety, and how to manage conflicts when there are disputes. How do you manage disputes? And also, when it comes to interacting with customers, how do you interact? How do you communicate? Okay, talk about quality as well. Talk about first aid, all right, and confidential, very important. All right, I remember then when I was working in the financial department, there are a lot of confidentials we don't disclose. Confidentials, all these things, all right, you get them with the basic security training. Okay, so we have that as that. So we'll call it wrap here for today. In our next class, we'll take training criteria. Okay, we'll take training criteria. I think by next week we should be done with this course so that we can move to some other course. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've been able to get something in today's class. Please do all to submit your notes to the appropriate quarters. But I think this is weekend, so let's have our assignments. Let's have our assignment. Now we have assignment. Okay. Now, in your own words, okay, explain the term security, all right, and its importance with not less than 200 words. All right, explains what it means by explain the term security and its importance with not less than 200 words. So thank you very much, everyone. You have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you all in the subsequent tutorial. And please, for those of us who are yet subscribed to the channel, is below the stream. Do well to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And for those of us that might want to join the private class, also ensure to reach out to us on www.tutorialion.net, where you get everything. All we do is 40%, the 60% is restricted to private class alone. All right, and we give you resources like exam kits and the likes. I look forward to your tutorial. You have a wonderful day. Bye for now.